I went to Paris, France to check out the opening of the brand new Fuji store, and thank you so much to the team over at Whatnot and for Mr. Fuji and the Fuji store team for having me. So we got to go into the store sort of early in the afternoon and check out everything they had available, and can I just say the layout of the store looks so good, and they had so many cool items, a few like this box that I hadn't actually seen before. Obviously we were in France, so a lot of the boxes and a lot of the packs were French language, but there were also a lot of Japanese cards as well. Just look at that whole 151 wall of ETBs. There were even some decks from Yokohama, and there were some very cool booster boxes like a French Cosmic Eclipse box and lots of things that I don't normally get to see. Darkness Ablaze there, which is pretty cool. So I really like what they did with the store because of the way they had all the singles laid out. It was almost like you were in Japan. So we got to go to Japan earlier this year, and a lot of the card stores out there in the TCG stores have their singles laid out like this, where it's just a whole wall and the cards are literally floor to ceiling. It looks so good. As you can see, there's some big hitters in here with like the gold Giratina, the gold Arceus, and then some vintage as well. So lots of vintage Japanese. We had some legend cards, some prime cards as well. Spotted some chances on the wall. I didn't need these though because I already have them in my binder, so I had to refrain from buying any. I did pick up some other bits though. So as well as all the modern product, it is a lot of Japanese singles, and I just couldn't get enough of everything that was going on in this store. So this is like a big overview of what it looks like when you walk in. As you can see, just walls and walls of cards, and then some boxes, some ETBs as well. They had a whole section for Charizard, which was pretty cool, and there was a whole mix of vintage and modern, which is nice. I think it's good when you have a store to have a little bit of everything. And then I actually found a little wall that had some English cards on it as well. There was the Raikou EX, me waving to myself, catching myself in the camera there, and a lot of Japanese Pokémon Go packs were actually kind of fitted in between all the cards. Then over to the till, where there was some really big stuff. There was some 25th anniversary boxes. There was a French Dragon Majesty ETB, which was pretty cool to see. And then there was a couple of Japanese boxes as well, as you can see, and actually some English slabs. Now, there was a couple of other booster boxes in here, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And in French language, they are extremely expensive because they are actually pretty rare to come by. Like this Evolutions box here, which was, I think it was €3,500, but it's because it's a lot harder to find in French than it is, for example, in English. And again, with XY base there as well. A French Celestial Storm ETB, which was pretty cool to see. And then I found this, an entire row of Lugia after Lugia. There was a Chansey in there as well. But Lugia, as many Lugias as you can imagine. After all the fun of checking out the store, it was time to do the box break that everyone had been waiting for. We were opening a Japanese Neo booster box, which I have never done before. And honestly, it was such a fun opening. Even though most of the stream was in French, I did pretty well. All I can say is bonjour, but the team were really good to me. The team tolerated me speaking in English, and we had a good time. Even got to have a little bit of a pack battle with the main man, Mr. Fuji himself. But so many incredible cards came out of the box, but we didn't unfortunately get the secret rare Dark Raichu. But again, thank you so much to the Whatnot team and the Fuji store team and Mr. Fuji for having me over. We had such a great time. Then it was time to head over to the Netherlands. Day 2, I got to go to Gameforce, which is like a huge gaming convention, but they actually have quite a lot of Pokemon stands as well. I headed over to my friend Pim's stand to pick up a 151 UPC because I hadn't opened one yet, and I also got to get some of his mystery packs, which if you stick around to the end of the video, we will open when I get back to my studio. So I was desperate to see these promos in person. I know I was kind of a bit upset about them being in English only promos and not in the main set, especially with this Mew EX, but it still looked beautiful. I couldn't complain. Anyway, I made Pim open some packs with me, and when I tell you, this was the craziest, like, collection box of just anything I've ever opened. Like UPC collection box, booster box. We got so many hits, starting off with the special illustration rare Zapdos pulled by Pim, and then drum roll please, we got the Erica's Invitation special illustration rare back to back. But guys, it didn't end there. The hits kept on coming. I then managed to pull the gold Mew. all from one UPC. And it's pretty crazy because I have opened a few since, and they have been nowhere near as good as that one. After all the pack opening fun, I decided to go and check out the rest of the convention and see what other Pokemon was on offer, and I headed over to see Flash Cards, who always have, they've always got the goods. As you can see, Stormfront Charizard in a 10, Shining Zard in a 10. They had a base box, they had Fire Red Leaf Green, Evolutions, Hidden Legends, Japanese base, Dragon Majesty, Team Rocket. One thing I would say about the stands at this convention that really stand out to me compared to the English conventions, there was so much space. Like, the vendors were able to put up such a good display for their stands. How cute was that Charmander, by the way? I even found some dog collars, Stranger Things, they even had Lord of the Rings. I did manage to get Frank a Pokeball collar. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen him wearing it. That Pikachu was giving me nightmares. I then found a Bear Walker skateboard in the wild. There was Funkos, there was plushes, there was everything. And then after the convention, it was time to carry on and continue the journey, hello Pennywise, and go somewhere very exciting. I then headed to the Van Gogh Museum to go and see the exhibition that we've all been talking about, we've all been thinking about. There's the shop where that crazy fighting happened online. I can confirm it was calm when I went there. I was just really excited to go and see this in person. So there was a little section where the actual Pokemon exhibition was being shown. So you got Pikachu there in the grey felt hat, which is the promo that everyone's been going wild over. You then have Eevee. They had a few other artworks as well, and it was nice. You kind of had to queue up and go around in a little bit of a circle to get to see them up close, but we waited. We joined the queue. There was also a little treasure hunt that you could do in there, and basically if you completed the treasure hunt or scavenger hunt, whatever you want to call it, at the end you got to collect your promo card. Unfortunately, since filming this video, they have stopped giving out the promo cards at the museum because unfortunately there are just certain people who can't contain themselves and can't behave themselves and ruin it for everyone else. But I was very lucky that I got to see all this, see all the Van Gogh artwork as well, on top of the Pokemon stuff. And there it is, the Pikachu with the grey felt hat. So we are back in the office with the 2 mystery bags right here, and we're going to open them up. Massive shout out to Pim for providing these for the video. So I have not opened any other language mysteries bags before, although it is mainly in English, isn't it? I was just thinking, even though, yeah, it is in English, so that's fine. And inside, it's kind of similar to the Chloe, Dean ones, but ours are all Charizard themed, so we do have a bit of a heat with ours. But first, ooh, I like the packaging. It's like a metallic color. So we do get green on the bonus pack. I didn't mean to pull that one out first. And then we get a handful of base packs here. So we have got Paldea Evolved. There's a lot of cards from Paldea Evolved that I have not pulled yet. So let's see if we can do that today. I opened some other packs while I was at Pim's stand at Gameforce in the Netherlands, and I got very, very lucky, as you saw from earlier in this video. So let's see if we can keep up the luck right here, going in with a little bit of Vivid Voltage. I've only ever pulled the Rainbow Chonkachu one time, and it was from my original run of mystery packs. Someone had bought one on stream and I opened them for them. There was nothing there. And yeah, we pulled the Rainbow Chonka out of one of them, which was absolutely crazy. So let's see what we can get today. Going in with Pogo right here. We got the Blissey Hollow and then Paldea Evolved. I think I'm going to save that green bonus pack until the end because we're going to see what we get in mystery pack number 2. So nothing too crazy there. And then we're going in here. And guys, do remember, if you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. We are closing in on 60,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, I think I've just like pulled this open and now I can't get into it. Don't worry, scissors to the rescue, scissors to the rescue. Just gonna have to do a little bit of surgery right there. Okay, no cards were harmed in the making by the looks of it. I have made a right mess of this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I might break a nail. Come on, come on. Oh.
2,000 years later.
We did it. We did it. We got there. Okay, so we got one green bonus pack going in. And bear in mind, I did pick these out as well. So, it's peeking through again. We got a green again. Okay, right. This time we have got some Darkness Ablaze in here. So, let's see if we can get ourselves a Darkness Ablaze Zard VMAX. That would be a great hit. Haven't pulled that in. Cool, can't even remember the last time I hit that card. Going in with some Fusion Strike as well. So, some nice sets in here from Sword and Shield era and from Scarlet and Violet era as well. Can we get an Alt Art? No, we get a Deoxys Holo though. We'll take that. Then going in with Paldea Evolved. One big hit. That's all we want. One big hit. That is all we want. And the Wigglytuff Holo. Not bad. Okay, another Paldea. And then our 2 bonus packs are going to be, I think, Sword and Shield era or Scarlet Violet era packs, if I am not mistaken. Scarlet and Violet base coming right up here. Let's end it with a bang. End it with... My goodness, my voice changed there. Oh, there's something in here. We get a Magnezone EX Full Art. We will take that. Right. Oh, runaway little bonus pack right there. Bonus pack number 1. So these are both the same. We have got... Oh, Crown Zenith. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. There's some good cards in Crown Zenith. Let's see if we get a little bit of 1-pack magic right here. And we get the Zero Aura V-Star, okay, and then going in, bonus pack number 2, okay, 1 real big hit to end off. I wonder if we get a Crown Zenith or something a bit different again. Okay, I need to grow some muscles as well. Okay, no, we get a Paldea Revolved. Okay, I really want to pull the Magikarp illustration rare because I've never pulled it before. So, in 3, 2, 1, we get the Mimikyu, guys. I'll see you again next time.